Ambaya. Yes, mabetum, mabasu the maba. A couple of days now, which I did unboxing about the PXN V10. So after selling it, I tried my best to get myself new one, which is little bit upper than the PXN V10. That's the V10. So in this video, I'll be doing comparison with the V9 and the V10. So I have new V9 here again, which I haven't unboxed it, and I have my V10 over here, which I will be unboxing in this video because I've already done video about the V99. I won't do the unboxing here, but after everything I'll do comparison between them because we say experience is the best tutor. So let me put the V9 aside in this video, then we start unboxing the V10. So yep, that's the V10 for you. I'm coming to unbox it, so let's start everything. Okay, let me remove the app. Okay, so I'll put it down side here, then I'll be removing everything. Yes, so starting with it is the wheelbase. Wow, nice. It is being stitched with a fabric. There is not a leather. The V99, sorry, the V99 was leather, but this one is being made with fabric. And as usual, they have the right R1 and the L1 over there, which is clickable. So yeah, let's put it aside and see what this has for us again. Okay, so here are the adapters and the clamp. Adapters and clamps. Yes, this is the clamps which will help you hold the base. So let's remove again, and I have screws here which I'll use it to clamp the base. It looks familiar with the V99 because I think their shape and everything looks cool. So here is its lever or the GS. Yes, as usual, the lever and the GS is really cool, and they are the same. It's the same as the V99 lever. So I think PXN really love doing this GS or lever. So let me put that two aside. Then we get ourselves the base. This is the base of it. Yes. Wow. It looks cool, but I think the only difference is what they brought here. Yeah, from the V99 and this V10, the color code to the red over there, just to indicate that this one is different from the old one. So that's it, and it has this one's too. Okay, so what do we have in the box again? Wow, hey, very nice, very good. This is the paddles. Yes, I really like this paddles a lot. It's really dope. Wow. Okay, I can press this easily, but the brake you have to add a little bit force to it. But the clutch and the accelerator, they are cool, and I think the colors over there too makes it looks unique. And here too, there is aluminum material over there. Is it aluminum plastic? Sorry, aluminum plastic, which is used to make the paddle and the feet rest. Okay, it's really good. So I will mount it so that we will see. We have the mounting hole at the back, and we have anti-slip here, but I don't think this anti-slip is really hard like the doyo hue I did. Always this anti-slip, I don't know. Yeah, they should even stop using it because still it will slip. Anti-slip, but yet it will slip. Wow. So I have the paddles here, the wheelbase here, and the wheel here too. And the wheel is in D shape. D shape. You have the flat here, and you have another arc to join the flat side. That's the, how do I say? That's how it is made. Because as compared to the V99, the V99 is circle, and this looks a little bit smaller than the V99. The V99 wheel is really large and heavy, and this one too looks lighter than the V99. The V99 wheel is really heavier than this one. So you guys should take note of that. That was what I was saying, that if there's different things to compare with, I think the paddles are different, because the V99 is having only plastic at its for its paddles. Yeah. So this one too is cool and great. They use metal for it, which makes it looks robust and strong. So that's it. So I'm coming to mount it, then we will see how this tool works and its mechanism. So catch you again. Let me install the clamp first. Okay, so I place the clamp here, then I clip it. Okay, so I'll just clamp here too. But for the clamps, they look the same as the V99, so I'm really acquainted with them. Okay, nice. Then I put the wheel base too, the wheel into the base. There is a little hole there, you just calculate it, then you fix it there, then you screw it at the back. You just screw it. For how it is being installed is the same as the V99. So wow, that's it. Wow, nice. Okay, nice. So I'm coming to check the back too. Okay, we have the back too, which is this one will go from the paddles, or is it not the paddles? Yes, this is for the paddles, from the wheelbase to the paddle, and this is for the GS or lever, from the wheelbase to the lever. So this is from the wheelbase to the lever. I will install everything again so that you will see how it will finish, or the finished product of it. And here is the DC. This one too is for the DC slots that you plug it solid. So that's how it goes. Let me turn it and install the lever. So let me add the lever here. Okay, so that's it. Let me plug it. Yes, that's self-calibrating. Wow, looks heavy to turn, unlike without any DC. So I'm disconnecting its power to see how it feels. Yes, it feels loose right now, but when you connect the power and it calibrates, you won't get that easy rotation again. Wow. Yes, playing F1 with this wheel looks good. You have to do some configuration before manually before you can start racing in F1 race. So I did some little configuration and I started everything. And starting with it, I was a little bit nervous because it's been a while I did play this game F1. But the first feedback over there is really good. Everything is really on top notch. You can feel your left being hit, your right being hit, and even when sometimes you spin, you feel everything, the steers the wheel or the steers, you feel everything inside the base. And the force feedback, I can say it's really, really good and really nice experience. If you haven't experienced the force feedback, someone will say, how do I recognize the force feedback as you are playing? No, you won't feel unless you hold the wheelbase, how it will vibrate you, how it will hit you, cars will hit you. You will just realize that no, something has hit me. But when you are on track, everything else on smoothly, the vibration will be lesser. But when the moment you enter into outside the track, you will feel that yes, you are outside the track. That's the force feedback. That's how it goes. So when you are being hit from your left and right, you feel even behind, just like that, not even left and right, just behind, you feel everything from the wheel. But as compared to the V99, I think they are the same, they feel the same, nothing changes. So let's compare the V99 with the V10 here. In Track Simulator 2, everything was good. You just feel it when you are outside the track or outside the road. You feel everything, and I might say that this will really good for entry racing or sim race entry. So as compared with the V99, let's compare the wheels, the wheelbase, or the wheel first. The wheels. I think with the size, the V99 is really bigger than the V10 as compared together. But I did connect the V99 to the V10 wheelbase, and it worked perfectly. Everything was on point and it was really top notch. I really love it. So you can connect the V99 wheel to the V10 base and it will work perfectly. Every button was working nice and is good to use. So I was really happy about that. And the wheels, when it comes to its weight, the V99 is really bigger than the V10 and heavier. Sorry, it's heavy than the V10. I think they did it for the sake of portability, or maybe I don't think even maybe they've has they complained. I just want to know, PXN, has they complained to you guys that maybe your weight, the V99 was having too much weight? Because I was expecting that the V10 should have been a little bit heavier than the V99, but I don't know why. The wheel is really light when it comes to the V10, and the V9 is circular in shape, and the V10 is D in shape. So that's it. And I compared the bases together. The bases, the V99 is again heavier than the V10, but they perform the same task as the V99. So their weight just differs and it's cool. And so I come to the paddle too. I checked and I see that the paddles, the V10 is heavier and really nice than the V99. It looks heavy. The materials over there, the V99 is just made with plastic, and the V10 is made with aluminium with plastic too. So it looks a little bit heavier than the V99. And when you look at the back too, how they've arranged the springs with colors, I will choose the V10 over V99 when it comes to the paddles. It's really good that PSN brought the springs over there. You can adjust it for how you want it. So that's it that you have to take notes. So my final verdict on this, but before then, no, the both of them uses app, phone app that, and it looks good. There hasn't been any PC app for it or computer app for it, but you just have to download PXN from Play Store or Apple Store. Then you can adjust your settings as you like it. So take note of that. My final verdict on the PXN. the V99 and the V10. I think me as Formula One racer, I will choose the V10 over the V99 because the V10 we have extra wheel which you can buy, then you fix it to Formula One wheel. So if you drive Formula One, you will get to see that you can buy extra wheel, then you just place it on the V10 and it will work fine. But I don't think it will work on the V99 because the V99 wheel looks bigger than the V10. So definitely the F and the arrangement won't even fit. The bottom arrangements are different altogether. So I'll choose the V10 over the V99. But if you want something like Track Simulator, you play something like Track Simulator, Forza Horizon, iRacing, and what have you, I think you have to get the V99. But for me, I will choose the V10 over the V99 due to my condition. I know that you have your own verdict on this. So that's it. They all have self calibration and stuff. So that's it. I think I'll end the video here. Keep supporting Mr. Dida. Stay blessed and enjoy your days. Adios.